Alright guys, let's do this. This is episode 36. Season 2, episode 10. Secret of My Excess. By Mitch Larson. M.A. Larson. Alright, I don't really much remember this episode, but let's see how much I can remember. Spike had been saving a precious fire ruby for his birthday dinner, but when he sees how much Rarity admires it, he gives it to her, deeming the generous action totally worth the kiss on the cheek that he receives. He never washes that cheek until his actual birthday, when Twilight actually, finally wipes the cheek clean. On Spike's birthday, the ponies shower him with affection and presents. He begins milking the day for all it's worth, demanding gifts from everyone he comes across in Ponyville. Starts with the main six, but then Pinkie says, "Oh, Spike, go to Sugar Cube Corner, they got something for you. A cupcake." Just because it's his birthday, he gets a special cupcake. Later, he bumps into Shirley, he says it's his birthday, and Shirley, being a school teacher, of course, so she's she always has to celebrate birthdays because she works with kids, gives Spike a hat. Completely free of charge. Just because it's his birthday. And he realizes, well, Lyra and Bonbon get scared of Derpy in the background. He realizes that, here's the thing. If Shirley gave him a hat, just because it's his birthday, he got a cupcake from Sugar Cube Corner just because it's his birthday, and he got all these presents from the main six just because it's his birthday, and he doesn't have to do anything in return. He thinks that once he says, "It's my birthday," everyone's gonna give him presents. And it sort of starts off true. He gets this, ball from this one kid, he tries to get something else from Junebug, and at this point, he's actually just trying to be mean here. But Junebug just says, "Oh, that's cool, I don't really have anything to give you, so I'm sorry." Of course, he's wanting to take the flowers that she has. But then in comes Twilight Sparkle, just being like, "Nope, get out of here, Spike, nope, go home, go." Unfortunately, Spike has gotten a little bit grabby, and the next day, when Spike wakes up, he is grabbier than ever and seems to have accelerated through adolescence overnight, now sprouting a deep voice and having grown twice his original size. He goes from "I'm Spike" to "I'm Spike." Just, wow. Just like that. Now, after seeing an actual kid pony doctor and a veterinarian of all things, Zecora explains to Twilight that Spike is growing up, and the bigger dragons get, the greedier they get. That sort of explains just what happened with the other two dragons that we've seen. They've grown just because they're greedy. So that's really good. I like that. I like that they're actually world building this now. Now, of course, later in the season we'll see more dragons and they'll be teenage dragons, but now what does that mean? But anyway, where are we? They need to find a way to keep Spike from being so greedy. Soon Spike is completely out of control, trying to take Scootaloo's scooter and this random, and he just being intrigued by taking a broom. He's in Sugar Cube Corner taking all the treats, and Pinkie Pie is just throwing pies at him, and actually she's not throwing pies at him, she's assaulting him with pie. It's like, I'm not giving him cakes, I'm assaulting him with cakes. Trying to hit him, trying to get him out of the Sugar Cube Corner. But then he just grows to the point where he basically breaks the top floor and the ceiling. So Pinkie's room is destroyed, and then he just walks out on 4 feet. So that's bad. Growing bigger and bigger by the second and plundering Ponyville, Twilight Sparkle enlists the help of her friends to stop him, but to no avail. Thank you, Fluttershy, for being the good cop in the good cop, bad cop situation with Rainbow Dash. And then, of course, the Wonderbolts try to come in, but Spike's just like, "Nope." trap you in the mountain. Spike kidnaps Rarity, but she does not realize the dragon is Spike. So, now it's just Godzilla and the wonderful thing. So yeah, Spike has basically become Spikezilla, and he's destroying the entire town because of it. But when he eyes her fire ruby necklace, she refuses to give it to him, telling the story of how it was given to her. Spike giving it to her, so she's not going to give it back to Spike, and it's like, what? He remembers the entire thing from his point of view. He remembers everything, including the kiss. And Spike suddenly remembers his past and shrinks back to his normal size in midair. Though he and Rarity almost plummet to their deaths. Yes, death is actually in this story. They are saved by Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash. And by the way, whilst they are falling, Spike basically almost, I think he just almost gets there, but he's stopped by Rarity. He almost admits his love for Rarity. You know, and he's saying this just in case they don't make it. So, they made it. Now, what does that mean? But, so, yeah. Heartfelt moment, and oh my god, they're in love. Just, that's it. It's done. They're in love with each other. Done. Done. That's it. He confesses his love for her. She stops him, feeling the love, and just, bam. That's it. Done. No more. No more shipping, because it's canon. No more shipping the fandom stuff. It's done. We're done. It's canon. They can grow on it as much as they can, and that's it. No more. Maybe that might go into season 4. Who knows? Anyway, that's actually it. But then, of course, Spike goes back to normal, and everyone's like, yeah, Spike's back to normal. But then Spike realizes, oh crap, I actually did all this. Wow. Wow. I destroyed the entire town just because of my greed. So Spike writes this letter. Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned a great lesson about friendship. Well, you might think that it would feel good to get lots and lots of stuff, but it doesn't feel nearly as good as giving something special to somebody you really care about. It's better to give than receive. Isn't this just a Christmas thing? Isn't that just a plot to a Christmas special? But I learned that it truly is better to give than to receive. Okay, we could have saved this for the Christmas special, but fine. But I learned, no. And that kindness and generosity, Rarity and Fluttershy, well, Fluttershy and Rarity, are what lead to true friendship. That's beautiful to think about that with Rarity, but, Spike Fluttershy shipped now? I don't know. And that's more valuable than anything in the world. Well, almost anything. Episode ends with the second kiss. So, yeah. So, abrupt ending, and really, again, not really one of the best-known M.A. Larson episodes, but all the same, that's the end of the episode. Thoughts on them? Thoughts on Secret of My Success? I thought it was enjoyable. I thought it was really good. I think it was like... I think the fact of the matter is that when you think of M.A. Larson, you don't think of this episode, but when you watch the episode, you realize that, wow, Larson does a pretty good slice-of-life story. It's not one of my favorites, but it's really close on being one, so I have to give it a 7.9 out of 10. Very close to being in the 8 region, but just shy of making it. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below of this episode. Also, I think I failed to mention this in the previous ones, but if you want to add the fact that you think that this is your favorite episode, like this episode, or if I've already covered an episode, if you think that it's your favorite episode, let me know. So, Up next, episode 37. The one that Question Your Daily did after 38 instead of before. Hearthwarming Eve, the actual Christmas special. Winter Wrap-Up was more of a winter special in particular, even though it was aired on Christmas Eve. The last one had a feel of Christmas. This one is the actual Christmas special. So, see what happens, right? See you guys then.